Hello and welcome to yet another exciting episode of The Talk Show. I am your host, Suri Smith, coming to you from the McLaren showroom at Daytona Santon. We have got an epic lineup, so let's not waste another moment because it's time to get this adventure started. Coming up on the show, we showcase the powerful Audi RS5, we share highlights from the Kyalami Superbike Festival, we give you options, and we finish off with motoring news. I absolutely love a fast car, and I wanted to show you guys one that's not only fast, but that's tech savvy and a whole lot of fun to drive. We found exactly that, and it's none other than the Audi RS5. Take a look. A new form of V6 power was introduced in November 2017, and it's now coming in the form of the Audi RS5 Coupe Sport. The newly developed 2.9 TFSI bi-turbo engine pushes out 331 kilowatts of power and a whopping 600 newton meters of torque, which will have you reach 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. The standard Quattro drive distributes all that power to all four wheels, ensuring and guaranteeing traction and stability. The exterior boasts a very prominent and sporty stance with aggressive lines running from the back all the way over the bonnet, ending off at the honeycomb grille, which also has the Quattro lettering and the RS5 emblem. You get standard LED headlights, gorgeous alloys, as well as carbon fiber touches all around the vehicle. To point some of them out, the side mirrors, the roof, the front and back spoiler, as well as the side spoilers. And then you also have the RS5 and the Quattro just also on either side of each door. This baby has so much to offer. Let me show you guys exactly what. So once you open up the door, you get that gorgeous LED signature that says Audi Sport, and on the door frame you also have that carbon fiber coming through, as well as the RS5 badge. The door panel has a lovely blend of materials, again carbon fiber, some chrome, nice stitching coming through, and you also have the setting controls. So the seats are electrically operated, so you can either adjust it for front or back, as well as the backrest. And if you want the vehicle to remember your desired seating position, you can set it either to 1 or 2. So each time you jump in, you can either press 1 or 2, and then the seat will readjust to your desired seating position. Very nice sporty pedals, as well as a sporty steering wheel that is multifunctional. You've also got the RS badge on your multifunctional steering wheel. So through your steering wheel you are able to operate volume levels. If you've already connected your phone via Bluetooth, you're able to select tracks, as well as select navigation, the volume levels for your navigation. You are able to access your adaptive cruise control, as well as your flat pedals. So this vehicle is an automatic, and if you don't want to drive an automatic and you want your own control, then you are able to put it into manual and make use of the shift pedals on the steering. Just start this baby up. Really good noise. So if you look through your steering, you'll see that there's another display unit, and through that you are able to see your fuel gauge, how much range you still have left, and you can also go through a selection of a menu. So you can select your Bluetooth through here, you can go to your navigation, then you've got a lovely display of your navigation. So you don't actually have to make use of your navigation on your infotainment system in the middle. You are able to just take your eyes slightly off the road and back up again to have optimum vision of the road at all times, which is the best and the safest way to do it. Okay, so the middle console has a really nice infotainment system. Through that you are able to make use of the middle console to operate your middle infotainment system. You've got nav, radio and media. So if you just flick the button, then you can choose your source, whether you would want to make use of auxiliary, USB, Bluetooth, or just listen to radio. You can just press a button and you'll be on your navigation. You have a control on the middle console as well, where you can adjust your volume levels and also skip tracks, but you could also do that on your steering wheel, which would be way better whilst you're driving. And you also, let's just go into menu. Okay, let's go back. Okay, very nice display on your infotainment system. You'll see car, sound, radio, media, telephone. If you go into car, then you are able to select your different driving dynamics. Drive select, you can also choose which one you would like to select: comfort, auto, dynamic or individual. Obviously you'll go to individual if you want to make use of your flat pedals on your steering. Comfort is just a nice comfortable suspension. Auto will go in between auto and dynamic to give you your best driving experience, and then dynamic will just kick this vehicle into sporty gear and just have you reach your desired speed way quicker. Now you guys have heard just now the noise. She has a really good sound, and let me tell you, if you put your foot down, you definitely, the torque kicks in, you get pushed into your seat, and there you go. So if you put the vehicle into reverse, you do have a nice camera view, so you are able to select different views. You've got either side, you've got the front view, you've got the top view, again another view, and then another view. So you are able to check exactly what is going on around you to make sure that you are safe at all times. Okay, you also get dual climate control, so your passenger can choose their desired temperature and you can choose your desired temperature. You are able to switch off your auto on and off. So what that is, every time you stop at a robot or at a stop street, the vehicle will actually switch itself off, and then once you put your foot on the accelerator again, the vehicle will start up. So that's an automatic stop start. You are able to switch that off. That does help with your fuel consumption though. You also have park assist, and you've got some driving assistance as well, so very nice indeed. If you're going to be traveling long distance, the adaptive cruise control combined with that will give you your best driving experience. Also, the Bang & Olufsen speakers definitely will give you nice acoustics as well, so if you're going to be listening to music, then yourself and your passengers will be thoroughly entertained. So you are also able to adjust your headlights, you've got fog lights and so forth. The lights switch on automatically once you enter a dark space, and you also have automatic rain sensing wipers, so definitely comfort at your fingertips. Everything falls to hand, and once you've familiarized yourself with all the little buttons and gadgets and everything, then you are really going to be having a whole lot of fun in this car. Okay, let's jump on over to the back so that I can show you guys some more. So getting inside is not the easiest. Don't want to be wearing a mini skirt when you do it. So like I said, I've actually left the seat that the way I would have it when I'm driving. I'm quite a tall girl, and I still have enough legroom and headroom space at the back, so that's not an issue. You've got enough for your back passengers, and when I say enough, I mean enough of everything. Enough comfortability, enough storage compartments, and enough tech to keep them well entertained. Even though the front seats are sporty bucket seats and they do take away from the vision of the road, they will still be entertained because they are able to charge their cell phone through the 12-volt input. They are able to select the temperature, of the force that they would want the wind to come through, the distribution at the back, so either plus or minus on that one. They also have an armrest, so if you put that down, then you will really be very, very comfortable. You can also make use of the middle part to store your cell phone and little bits as well. The seats are very nice and squishy, nice stitching coming through as well on the seats. And unfortunately you don't have any flaps where you can store little bits for little kids or so, but you do have nice storage compartments on either side of each door panel. You've got a cup holder on either side as well, so you will have more than enough space to store your little bits away. You've got nice speakers on either side of each door panel as well at the back, so the acoustics will be flowing nicely at the back as well. So if you're going to be listening to some nice beats, then it will definitely be entertaining your back passengers as well. You've got nice reading lights, and you've also got inputs where you can strap a baby seat in, so if you do have like a new startup family, then that won't be a problem either. So the RS5 can comfortably transport 4 adults, not 5 due to the middle console, but like I said, it will be done in comfort. The back also looks nice and sporty. You've got a shark fin antenna and you've got a boot spoiler that is also carbon fiber. The carbon fiber also comes through by the twin exhaust pipes that also has nice air intakes. That's also carbon fiber, as well as really nice LEDs, and again the RS5 emblem coming through on the back as well. And by pressing a button, you are able to open up the boot. Well, usually you can. If that doesn't work, then you can just do it the old-fashioned way, which is by hand. You've got a really nice big boot space, so if you're going to be traveling with the family, then all the luggage will be stored into the boot. You also have a spare wheel, and you've got little inlets that you can actually secure your luggage. So if you don't want anything rolling around, then you can make use of a rope and you can tie that down. You've got your red triangle should you be faced with an emergency situation. And you have got keyless entry. So if your hands are full and you've just done all that shopping and you don't have a hand to press a button, then you are able to just reach for the door lever and it will open without you unlocking it with the remote. Okay, so all that's left to do for me right now is just take you guys for a spin. And then of course the RS5 just becomes alive at the moment you jump inside, start up the engine and start driving. You put your foot down, the torque kicks in and you reach that speed very, very quickly. Everyone on the outside hears that roar that the Audi has to offer coming from the twin exhaust pipes. And once you jump inside, start up the engine and actually start driving, you are faced with a very, very sporty ride. I mean, you put your foot down and she just comes alive. Great cornering, great traction, most of all, enough speed. Of course, if you're going to be parking, then you do have park assist. You also have distance control to use with your adaptive cruise control. You've got sensors front and back, as well as cameras all around for that eagle's eye view. Great steering. A comfortable armrest. When you lift it up, you can also charge your smartphone there. Enough space, storage compartments, as I said, all around. So yes, one comfortable drive. So, how much would a sporty beast such as this be putting you back? Under 1.3 million rand. It's now time to take a short break, but do stay tuned for more motoring action when we return.